Hi there, sign of Taurus. How are you guys doing? I'm Kim, here to give you your next 3-day messages from your spirit team, from your angels. Just because it is a next 3-day message for you, that's just when you get the message, guys. It could be talking about something that is going to happen in the future. And actually, my intention for this reading is to ask them what Taurus doesn't see coming that's coming. So, hopefully good things. I hope good things. Sometimes everything's heavy, and it has been so heavy here lately. I hope you guys are doing all right out there. Collective's had such a hard hit when it comes to so much darkness being revealed and along with like changes. So what's coming that you don't see coming? And let's stay positive. Okay, I guess this is positive for you, the separation and the great serpent. So I feel like I've had this message for you all before, but okay, each video could attract in different people. The great serpent is the Ouroboros, and for some reason I'm thinking that they also say the quantum realm is associated here with the great serpent. Every now and then I have to look it up. Separation. You see the separation card. This has to do with two people going their own way, or you going your own way, like in regards to maybe even a career or a place that you're living at. One thing for certain with the Ouroboros here is that there's going to be a new cycle, right? But an ending is consumed, like the tail is consumed by the snake. That's the symbol of it. So each person or each energy here going their separate ways, cutting cords here, gets a silver, a gold ball here. And there's a lot of, gems and things that you learn, that you gain in each cycle, no matter what you go through. Every experience is valuable. So, what am I doing here? 45. Whoa. The tail eater, the guardian. Yeah, the quantum realm. I thought it said that. Anything and everything can be offered into its mouth for transformation. Good, bad, blasphemous, or precious. The materials along our life transmutate into gems along the way. When this card appears, you have entered the quantum realm, and everything is a possibility. No one knows the limits of the Ouroboros. Just when you felt your life was straightening out, the snake takes you once again into its gaping mouth for an entirely new trajectory. Okay, so we have something new, but I'm asking about positive things, so that's why I don't think that this separation would be something bad for you. I feel like it'd be something that you would maybe want. Separation, the last card before conjunction. Differentiation. Divide, to cut away. I mean, there's nothing more I can say on that. That is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, if you can let us know maybe what area of life this is about, or what this is about. That was the Kim Krans alchemy deck, and this one is the glyph sacred symbols deck. Whoa. For the Taurus signs here, or whatever placement, really, as long as you're familiar with it. Ooh, you guys, that's what I was going to say. Like, I think this is good. This is not anything bad. Here, I do have culmination with the full moon. So that's when everything's coming together, like a 9. Everything's coming together, everything from the past. It's all come up to this point. it's the culmination. And yes, you're getting your wings. So I don't know if you can see that very well. It's such pretty. They are such pretty cards, but you can't see them that good. It's a shame because they're like the prettiest deck I have. 46 with wings, and it says elevation. Obviously, you're taking flight, right? Yeah, flight and elevation. It's a universal longing for transcendence. So this is going to be a ending of a chapter where you feel like, finally, I have transcended this situation or situationship, whatever it is. It's like, I get to fly away from this, basically. You get to fly away from it. They're saying now is the perfect time for you to make changes. Don't underestimate what is attainable for you. Take a flight, maybe something very specific for you. Your dreams and visions were given to you for a reason. Stay away from lack mindset. Trust that it all is in alignment and that your goals are well in reach. And of course you think of angels, and maybe you've seen feathers or signs or symbols. The angels like to speak to us through different types of interesting synchronicities, especially ones that are like particularly unique to you. So let's go into another deck. Let's go into the Cosmos. Cosmos Oracle. Tell me a little bit more here for Taurus. And you can even speak to your angels to ask them for an increase in synchronicities. You can ask the universe for signs, especially even in specific things. You can speak. I encourage everybody to work with the energy and ask for what you are wanting to see or what you're needing to have validation for. You know, you'll get it. You'll get it. You're speaking to the creator when you're speaking to this universal energy, you know, and yeah, a sign will be given. Cosmic Ether. Cosmic Ether. Ooh, and I like this one. So we're going to take this one too. Sidereal Space and the Cosmic Ether. Fox P2 on the bottom. Fox P2 is a card about communication coming in. All right. So there is something that's a commonality here that we have so far, because the Wings card was saying that don't put any limit on what you think is possible for you to achieve. And similar is this Cosmic Ether, which really focuses on, or has you focus here more on belief before seeing. Beliefs are so important. So I'm just getting that energy of, you know, you need to keep on pushing yourself ahead in life, pushing yourself each time and saying, no, you can't, like, don't give up. Like, now's not the time to give up, because it looks like something big is about to be formed. This is where things are formed before we see them. It's in the Cosmic Ether. And yeah, the enigma that only you can solve. I mean, and it just goes in to say about the same thing here. And it also it says the human who seeks to understand everything will only understand everything when he stops wanting to understand. So basically, you can infer from that the only understanding is that here in this body, there's going to be a limited understanding, except for the understanding that we don't know exactly everything that is going on or how it's going on. Some of these more spiritual things, we don't have to figure out. It's more about surrendering and letting go. I have a feeling that when we transcend this human form, we will probably be tapped into our creator of the all of the energy, the source energy, and we'll have easily access to understand everything that we thought was a mystery here. But it wouldn't really be, we wouldn't be able to play the part so well if it were all known to us, if you think about it like that. And in a way, it is very much so like a game, but I don't say that as being like a lighthearted game at all. But it is very much like something we are simulating, because our souls obviously have a very different experience. We come here and we possess these things. These are not ourselves, but we possess these things that are human bodies, right? And anyway, so you don't have to understand that you are creating in the ethers before anything manifests. You don't have to. You can just surrender and let go, and go with what feels right to you, you know, or ask the universe to show you, instead of constantly, you know, you trying to force or do anything. Ask it to show you the way that it can best, which is your experiential. It's going to end up being like your experiential. So it's not, I don't think most of the time these things we can't even really relate to others that well, because it's so individual and to your own experience. So, all right. Sidereal space. I like that one. Sidereal space is belonging to the planets and the stars. It is everything else that is out there, and it is telling you that it is super vast. So again, that there's a common message here in your reading that is, are you being open right now to all of the possibilities? And I mean, no, really, ask yourself, are you being open to the possibility that something way greater, for one, is going on, something much bigger, but that much bigger thing also can be part of your reality in different ways. So whatever it is, know basically with this sidereal space that there's a higher power. There is other energies working. Sometimes things feel out of our control, and sometimes they feel in our control, but there's one thing that you can control, and that's your belief that anything is absolutely possible for you. So I would say, yeah, the word suggests vastness. Yeah, so expanding your thoughts, expanding what you think is possible. That's basically what that is what it ends up being summed up to. Let's see, maybe on the more 3D realm, let's get some cards for you. See how maybe this will show up in the physical when it does show up. Well, I split it on Coffin, which is like the separation card in a way, because it's like an ending or something going out of our life, some kind of ending. But I think it'd be something you'd be happy about. So crossroads and marriage. So something could be changing with a commitment. There can be something coming in here as an offer, a really good offer, because it's a bouquet. That is a good offer, something being proposed to you. Some of you all are going to get proposed to, or some of you all are separating, going different ways from a commitment or from somebody that you were very committed to maybe at one time. This is the choice. This is the decision. I think it has to do with who and what. If marriage is meaning a different type of commitment, then it can be who and what you are committed to, and being at a crossroads, maybe because there's going to be a better offer or something better here for you to choose from. I'm kind of getting that feeling like it might be, like the bouquet might be representing that you're going to get a choice that is better. Okay, so that's big energy. That's how it could show up. Master number 22 with the crossroads. The marriage card is number 3 and bouquet is number 9. There are 3 marriage cards in this deck, and that one happens to be the one that's talking about relationships, just to let you know. Now, whether it's coming together or whether it's going apart, I don't know. I think that because it's not that, I think it's going to be different is what I'm trying to say. It's going to be different. You're going towards a good outcome no matter what. That's good. Time. I just got a message like right away when I looked at the theft card. I got time, not like serving time. I'm getting it as in stolen time. Like there's a situation that makes you feel like time was stolen from you in some way. So that's frustrating. It feels like some kind of energy that you feel like you have to get back, or something maybe you feel like you can't get back, like time. You have good news here with the rider that comes in. It may have to do with a move. The good news leads you to somewhere different. I know that much with this rider. It's definitely good news. You do have a seahorse on the card, which is, as an animal spirit, the seahorse is really, it gently is moved in different areas in the ocean, so it doesn't swim towards its food. It gets taken there. So there's something here about like something coming to you pretty easily here with this card. It just comes to you. So the false person could be somebody maybe that you are dealing with, or if we have been limiting ourselves in any way, and we have not been creating what we really dream to create or what we really want to experience, then we're not fully embracing here the ability of the divine child inside us, right? That we are, the spark that we are. And that could be viewed as being in the false person archetype. So it's depending on how you're looking at that card. It can also be somebody that you feel is fake, or you feel is maybe not authentic to you as to who they really are, or that like they just act a certain way. Okay. Good outcome is assured though here, no matter what. So that's really good. The good outcome. We want a tarot card. I have strength, just happens to be on the bottom. I think I'm just going to pull from the 108 instead. Yeah, but that bouquet is kind of, an offer that you can't refuse, or that you wouldn't want to refuse. Clearly, book burning. So that's what you would be separating from. Any kind of like censorship, silencing, control, discord. Any situation made you feel persecuted or suffocating, if it was limiting your freedom, or if somebody was playing mind games with you. This is like not the end of the book, or closing the chapter, or closing the book. No, it's burning the whole book. So it's the end of that chapter is what they're saying. And get ready. Yay. So I told you, a happy ending. Something turns out fine for you. No, more than fine. It's the fairy tale. Another card that says, believe the impossible. One of the first ones. Daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic and unicorns and rainbows, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories that we tell. So, and the shooting star. Okay, more to learn about yourself, by the way, scuba diver on the bottom. More to learn about you. You definitely have like somebody who's very attracted to you. You could be in transition, or in the in-between world right now when you get that flamingo. When it comes to soulmates or partners, I do have soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, display of affection, two of a kind, and then your wish granted with the shooting star. Quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, a moment in time, passionate, passing through, enterprising, and brilliant. So wish granted, the fairy tale is coming. It's the new thing. Okay, let's close out with an angel number message. Also, if you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box below. They're pre-recorded videos. Just remember when you're at checkout to put what you would like to know in the notes section, and that's right at the end of checkout. And thank you for the support with that. I really appreciate you all. I have 28. I'm a leader. Within an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable, compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team towards achievement. I am a leader. And also remember, these can be signifying dates too. So you have the 23rd, 16th, and the 28th. 16, which is the number of the Tower card energy. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths, and you have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. A wisdom seeker, and your angels ask that you share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. And 23, you have a zest for life, and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement, and you need to feel both to feel truly alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. I'm adventurous. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. Sending you love and light. Bye.